I bet you don't know the real reason behind these actresses winning the Oscar. It goes far beyond mere acting. It's about terrifying physical transformations and complete immersion into the character, to the point of becoming it. From Emma Stone, who shocked the world, to Julia Roberts, who charmed everyone, here is the full list of Oscar-winning actresses, and the real reason behind every win. And tell us in the comments, who truly deserved it the most. Stay with us. 2026, Jessie Buckley, Hamnet. In 2026, the creative Jessie Buckley won the Oscar for her extraordinary role in the film Hamnet. Jessie embodied the character of Agnes, Shakespeare's wife, on a heartbreaking journey of motherhood after losing her child. She won the Oscar for her amazing ability to portray silent and deep grief without exaggeration, relying on eye contact and body language to convey the pain of loss. The deep analysis of her success lies in her ability to make a historical character feel realistic and contemporary. She didn't just act grief, she lived it, making the viewer feel that her breath was what moved the dramatic pace of the film. 2025, Mikey Madison, Honora. In 2025, Mikey Madison stole the spotlight by winning for the film Honora. She played a Brooklyn dancer who gets involved in a relationship with the son of a Russian billionaire. Mikey's win came as a result of her ability to navigate between strength and extreme human vulnerability in a single moment. The secret behind her win lies in the natural, unmanufactured performance. She presented a marginalized character with dignity and pride, forcing the Academy to recognize her rising talent. The analysis of her performance shows a brilliant balance between excessive physical vitality and psychological fragility in the face of harsh class struggles. 2024, Emma Stone, Poor Things. Emma Stone well deserved the Oscar for her role as Bella Baxter in the film Poor Things. The film presents the experience of a woman brought back to life with a child's mind, and here lies Emma's genius as she embodied the stages of human consciousness development from childhood to maturity. She won because she risked a bold and eccentric performance, abandoning her usual beauty in favor of kinetic and complex facial expressions. The depth of her win is due to her making Bella a symbol of self-discovery without limits, transforming the idea of a monster into a being full of philosophical curiosity toward the world. 2023, Michelle Yeoh, Everything Everywhere All at Once. Michelle Yeoh made history as the first Asian to win this award for the role of Evelyn Wong. Her win was for her ability to move between vastly different parallel universes with mastery, from comedy to action to family drama. The secret to her win is the humanity she placed at the heart of the chaos. She embodied the struggle of an immigrant mother trying to save her daughter. The deep analysis explains that Michelle succeeded in making the viewer see themselves in Evelyn, turning a science fiction film into an emotional epic that touches the soul personally. 2022, Jessica Chastain, The Eyes of Tammy Faye. Jessica Chastain was crowned for her role in the biographical film The Eyes of Tammy Faye. Jessica embodied the character of Tammy Faye and succeeded in penetrating thick layers of makeup to show the broken human side of this woman. Her win was due to the total transformation, not just in appearance, but in voice and layers of singing. The analysis of the reason for the win shows that Chastain did not imitate Tammy Faye. She rebuilt the character from the inside out to show her struggle between her sincere faith and the corruption that surrounded her empire, creating an unexpected sympathy. 2021, Frances McDormand, Nomadland. Frances McDormand claimed her third Oscar for her role in the film Nomadland. She played a woman living in a van and roaming the American West, delivering a performance called acting by non-acting. Her win was inevitable because she merged with real people in the film and appeared as if she were a part of the land. The deep analysis of her win lies in raw honesty. She did not use any makeup or loud emotions, but relied on wrinkles and silence to tell the story of a generation lost in economic crises, making her performance a historical document. 2020, Renee Zellweger, Judy. Renee Zellweger won for the role of the legend Judy Garland in the film Judy. Renee won because she was able to revive Judy in her final days, depicting the physical and psychological breakdown of a star who was once an icon. The secret behind her win lies in courage. She sang with her live voice and conveyed the trembling of hands and the look of heartbreak in the eyes of the star whose lights of fame had dried up. Delving into the reason for her win, we find that she presented a sad elegy for Hollywood itself, showing how lights consume the artist. making her performance an emotional scream that shook feelings. 2019, Olivia Colman, The Favourite. Olivia Colman dazzled everyone as Queen and in the film The Favourite. She won the Oscar for her amazing ability to embody a character that combines absolute power, childishness, and physical weakness. The secret to her win lies in the sharp mood swings she presented with stunning spontaneity, moving from laughter to screaming in seconds. The deep analysis explains that Colman made the Queen a being that evokes both pity and repulsion at once, turning major political conflicts into a personal tragedy for a woman searching only for love and attention. 2018, Frances McDormand, 3 Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri. Frances McDormand won for the role of the mother Mildred Hayes, who challenges the police to find her daughter's killer. Her win came because of the physical and vocal strength she imposed on the screen, embodying unquenchable anger. The secret to her win lies in her refusal to beautify the character. She presented a harsh and bitter but righteous mother. The analysis of her performance shows that she used her rigid facial features to express the resilience of a woman who decided to burn the world for justice, making her performance a lesson in the dramatic art of confrontation. 2017, Emma Stone, La La Land. Emma Stone was crowned with her first Oscar for the role of Mia in the musical film La La Land. Her win was to celebrate the ability to combine singing, dancing, and dreamy drama. The secret to her win lies in the audition scene, where she conveyed all feelings of frustration and hope in one song. The deep analysis shows that Emma embodied the soul of Hollywood with all its heartbreaks and ambitions, creating an emotional link with everyone who has a dream, transforming a simple love story into an epic about sacrifice for success. 2016, Brie Larson, Room. Brie Larson deserved the Oscar for the role of Ma in the film Room. She embodied the character of a mother trapped in a narrow room with her child for years. She won the Oscar for her ability to represent psychological resistance under absolute pressure. The secret to her win lies in the honesty she presented in her relationship with the child, as she was acting with her heart, not just her mind. By delving into her win, we find that she succeeded in showing the trauma of post-liberation, and how freedom can be just as terrifying as prison, making her performance a harsh and moving psychological experience. 2015, Julianne Moore, Still Alice. In 2015, Julianne Moore won for the role of Alice, a linguistics professor suffering from early-onset Alzheimer's. Her win was due to the quiet fading of the character, where she depicted the loss of identity with painful brilliance. The secret to her win lies in her ability to show the intelligence of the character while fighting disability, without falling into the trap of melodrama. Analysis shows that Moore used her looks to depict the void that began to consume her mind, making the viewer feel the horror of losing oneself, a performance that requires immense focus and emotional balance. 2014, Cate Blanchett, Blue Jasmine. Cate Blanchett delivered a legendary performance as Jasmine in the film Blue Jasmine. She won the Oscar for embodying a class-based nervous breakdown, a woman falling from the peak of wealth to the bottom. The secret to her win lies in the constant tension she conveyed to the viewer, through her trembling hand movements and talking to herself. By delving into her performance, we find that Blanchett painted a portrait of a character living in total denial of reality, mixing vanity and heartbreak in a way that makes it impossible to look away, making her performance a dramatic icon. 2013, Jennifer Lawrence, Silver Linings Playbook. Jennifer Lawrence was crowned as one of the youngest winners for the role of Tiffany. She won the Oscar for her ability to present a character suffering from a mental disorder with vitality and explosive energy. The secret to her win lies in the amazing chemistry and spontaneity she presented, combining black comedy with personal pain. The deep analysis shows that Lawrence used her body and aggressive language to hide an internal fragility, making the character look real and incredibly vibrant, breaking the stereotype of mental illness in cinema. 2012, Meryl Streep, The Iron Lady. The legend Meryl Streep returned to claim the gold for the role of Margaret Thatcher. She won the Oscar because of absolute precision and immersion, from the royal tone of voice to the hunched back in old age. The secret to her win lies in showing the human face of the Iron Lady as she faces loneliness and weakness at the end of her life. By delving into the reason for the win, we find that Streep presented a study in the art of power and its cost, going beyond formal imitation to reach the essence of the character and its contradictions, proving she still sits on the throne of acting. 2011, Natalie Portman, Black Swan. Natalie Portman shook the world with the role of Nina in the film Black Swan. She won the Oscar for the terrifying physical and psychological transformation she underwent to become a ballerina. The secret to her win lies in embodying the internal conflict between purity and darkness, where she depicted mental breakdown as a work of art. The analysis explains that Natalie used her innocent features to hide a rising madness behind them, sacrificing her physical comfort to deliver a performance expressing the obsession with perfection, making the film an unforgettable visual and psychological experience. 2010, Sandra Bullock, The Blind Side. Sandra Bullock achieved a surprise win for the role of Lee and Tui. She won the Oscar for presenting a strong and firm mother character with a warm human touch. The secret to her win lies in honesty and simplicity, where she moved away from affectation and presented a moving character led by principles. The deep analysis shows that Bullock exploited her natural charisma to make Lee and a convincing role model, balancing firmness in dealing with others and mercy in the heart, creating an inspiring film that captured the hearts of the audience and the Academy. 2009, Kate Winslet, The Reader. After several nominations, Kate Winslet finally won for the role of Hannah Schmitz. She won the Oscar for her ability to represent moral complexity, a woman hiding a shameful and shocking secret behind her coldness. The secret to her win lies in silent facial expressions that spoke what she could not say. By delving into her performance, we find that Winslet embodied a character that isn't necessarily likable, but she forced everyone to understand her motives, turning a major historical issue into a personal tragedy about illiteracy and helplessness, a performance characterized by depth and artistic maturity. 2006, Reese Witherspoon, Walk the Line. Reese Witherspoon was crowned for the role of June Carter in the biographical film Walk the Line. She won the Oscar for her ability to sing live and play the role of the anchor in Johnny Cash's life. The secret to her win lies in the positive energy and strength she gave to the character, embodying the woman who fights to keep the one she loves alive. The deep analysis explains that Reese abandoned her image as a delicate blonde girl to present a struggling and mature character, creating a wonderful dramatic balance in the film and proving her talent as a top-tier dramatic actress. 2007, Helen Mirren, The Queen. Helen Mirren deserved the award for the role of Queen Elizabeth II. She won the Oscar for her ability to represent dignity under attack, a queen trying to maintain traditions in the midst of the Diana tragedy. The secret to her win lies in the amazing emotional control, where she expressed internal storms with very slight movements. By delving into her performance, we find that Mirren succeeded in humanizing a mysterious royal character, showing the tension between official duty and human emotion, making the viewer see what lies behind the royal mask with astonishing clarity. 2006, Reese Witherspoon, Walk the Line. Reese Witherspoon was crowned for the role of June Carter in the biographical film Walk the Line. She won the Oscar for her ability to sing live and play the role of the anchor in Johnny Cash's life. The secret to her win lies in the positive energy and strength she gave to the character, embodying the woman who fights to keep the one she loves alive. The deep analysis explains that Reese abandoned her image as a delicate blonde girl to present a struggling and mature character, creating a wonderful dramatic balance in the film and proving her talent as a top-tier dramatic actress. 2005, Hilary Swank, Million Dollar Baby. Hilary Swank claimed her second Oscar for the role of the boxer Maggie Fitzgerald. She won the Oscar for the stunning physical transformation and the fighting spirit she presented. The secret to her win lies in the emotional journey from absolute strength to total helplessness, where she made the world cry in the second half of the film. By delving into her performance, we find that Swank used her looks to express stubbornness and the desire for success, transforming the sport of boxing into a metaphor for the pursuit of dignity, making her win the culmination of a performance characterized by courage and raw honesty. 2004, Charlize Theron, Monster. Charlize Theron shook Hollywood with her amazing transformation in the role of the killer Aileen Wuornos. She won the Oscar because she disfigured herself to reach the truth, completely abandoning her beauty. The secret to her win lies in showing the monster that society created, where she made the viewer sympathize with an outcast character. The analysis shows that Theron used her violent body language and her raspy voice to paint a portrait of a broken woman searching for love in the wrong places, making her performance one of the greatest dramatic transformations in cinema history. 2003, Nicole Kidman, The Hours. Nicole Kidman won for the role of the writer Virginia Woolf. She won the Oscar for her ability to embody genius depression, a woman living more in her mind than in reality. The secret to her win lies in the lethal calmness and the lost look that defined her performance, going beyond the prosthetic makeup to reach the soul of the character. By delving into the reason for her win, we find that Kidman succeeded in portraying the conflict between the desire to create and the desire to escape life, making her performance a sad poem about artistic and psychological isolation. 2002, Halle Berry, Monsters Ball. Halle Berry made history as the first black actress to win the award for the role of Letitia Musgrove. She won the Oscar for delivering a raw and unprotected performance of a woman facing loss and poverty. The secret to her win lies in the emotional explosion and the honesty she presented in the most difficult scenes. The deep analysis shows that Berry abandoned all her barriers to show human weakness in its harshest forms, transforming the character's tragedy into a scream for life and connection, making her win a historic and artistic turning point. 2001, Julia Roberts, Erin Brockovich. Julia Roberts was crowned for the role of Erin Brockovich. She won the Oscar for her ability to turn natural charisma into a dramatic weapon to defend justice. The secret to her win lies in the vitality and boldness, where she presented a single mother challenging major companies with a sharp tongue and a heart of gold. The analysis explains that Julia succeeded in making the viewer believe that an ordinary woman could change the world, using her massive presence to lead the film masterfully, making her performance a perfect mix of commercial cinema and dramatic depth. 2000, Hilary Swank, Boys Don't Cry. Hilary Swank concluded the century with a stunning win for the role of Brandon Teena. She won the Oscar for the immense courage in presenting a transgender character at a time when society was not ready for it. The secret behind her win lies in the physical and spiritual immersion, where she convinced everyone of her new identity with painful honesty. By delving into her performance, we find that Swank depicted the desire for a person to be seen as they are, transforming the true story into an elegy about identity and acceptance, making her performance a landmark that changed the course of her career and the history of the award. Who truly deserved to win? Write to us in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel and like the video.